Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Woo-wee! Some things just need to be done. This is the live I tried to stay away from. But shout out to everybody that's here. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Dream Team, what's going on? Y'all know how we do it. What's going on over here? I'm gonna say this. It's gonna be a lot of mixed emotions in this. It's gonna be a lot of craziness in this. You're gonna hear all truth. No fluff, no filler. So if you want to support the channel, you can support the channel with the super chat. The super chat is a box with a $sign in it. If you want to support the Cash App, it's $ official DanaJay. I'm just saying, things is about to get real quick. So if you're not here, tell your friend to tell your friend to tell your friend to tell their friend to be a friend and to tell their friend what's really going on. That DanaJay is live. And y'all see the title. Y'all see the title. The underlying topic should have been who sent you? Who sent you? Like I said, the other underlying topic should have been who sent you? I'm looking for one thing real quick. I don't see it there. I hate this part. So shout out to everybody that's here. I'm just giving y'all a little time to get in, to fill in before we get started. My intro is kind of long. Just to let y'all know. So we're going to kick it off like this.
Hey, yo, lesson here, babe. You come with the king, you best not miss.
A storm is coming.
Reporting live from Baltimore, not the county, Baltimore, the real Baltimore, Baltimore City. You have Chelsea Nicole, and I know a lot of your little shows from Baltimore, but today you're gonna find out that you're not. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Chelsea. I come from a city where we don't acknowledge the state. The B shit is took that in place. Watch how you speak about Baltimore, dummy. Wear had 990s all on your face. No matter the city, they all wanna know about the wire and killings all over the news. These bitches digging out Xing on my niggas. Dick keep on Xing if they can say T. I'm trying to tell them, Baltimore ain't even Baltimore. DC is not even on a row. I pay Virginia so much, get them shot while I'm on the road. Counties be claiming they honorable. I try to tell them to chill. Yeah, I try to tell them for real. Yeah, you can take me out of Baltimore, but I'ma still bring that Baltimore here. 4 wings, salt and pepper, catch up with the hot sauce. Can't sit long, shit get you knocked off. Always play mirrors, shit get you swiped off. We get them cooked up, chefs out, eyeball. Bitches is claiming that they from the city. Damn, I just can't help that we litty. If you really from the city, who that red bitch over east? On B, she get busy. K-Swift Baltimore, Club Mix Baltimore. We don't do go-go, we know they ain't Baltimore. Them niggas dragging, must be from Baltimore. Them bitches bad, oh they from Baltimore. 92Q on the radio, Baltimore.
Yeah. Dinner time, baby. No more VIP, baby. Yeah. I'm VIP. Okay, we in the club. Bottles poppin'. We throwing money like we killing it. That girl, ass fat like Ali. She knock 'em out like I'm nigga rich like stacking chips like I beat it up like make a scream for me like Maybach, that's valet. All black CIA, smoking on that Bombay, and your girl want 12 play. I'm drunk, she nice, she a freak, my type. VIP off top. They mad cause they not. Chains on, 2 of them, caked up, no oven. She super bad, McLovin. It's me, bitch, no introduction. Skin tight, bodysuit. She schooling hoes, institute. I'm so high, altitude. I just killed the club, it's a tribute. We in the club, bottles poppin'. We throwing money like we killing it. That girl, ass fat like Ali. She knock 'em out like I'm nigga rich like stacking chips like I beat it up like make a scream for me like I'm on top, toupee, ballin' out, 2K. Diamonds all in my ashtray. If I'm in the club, it's payday. Bad chick, hang tight. She kiss girls, but she don't die. I'm in town one night. She blew me, windpipe, go cross. Hallelujah, my main concern, getting moolah. Watch niggas, they try and fool you. When you get rich, that's how they do you. My lifestyle, non-stop. If I ain't on the jet, then I'm selling yachts. This a movie, pay the props. I'm donating swag to these have-nots. We in the club, bottles poppin'. We throwing money like we killing it. That girl, ass fat like Ali. She knock 'em out like I'm nigga rich like stacking chips like I beat it up like make a scream for me like
Yo. Kelly, with you? What?
ACT, did you see this?
Look, if it ain't official DanaJay, Levi for Kelly, or Prima Donna News, I don't even want to see it. Just take the ball. Look. You got some weed? Dang. I gotta get some. Alright, hurry up. Diesel and them here, everybody here, we waiting on you. Alright.
But I know that there's more. More for you, more for us.
DJ discretion.
Flow still sick, I ain't talking that pandemic.
DJ discretion.
Flow still sick, I ain't talking that pandemic.
DJ discretion.
Flow still sick, I ain't talking that pandemic.
Say you love it, what you gon' do now? Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. Girl, you know that I will never disrespect you. We love tomorrow, but tonight I wanna spank you. That ass count, gotta make it last now. Start off slow, then I'ma beat it up.
My diamonds, I would give them all up to have a day of silence. Cause dealing with the paparazzi on a daily, I swear it's enough to drive a rich man crazy. Good weed rolled up sky high. I just bought a mansion and it's on cloud 9. I love a classy chick, straight out of the hood. So I'ma make it rain, baby, call it flash floods. Niggas putting bounty on my head. Sometimes when you so loud, they would rather see you dead. Call me hammer, they can't touch this. My whole life has been ordained. I'm going for the fame. That's why I say I'll take on all you haters today. Cause I'm not gonna let you get in my way. See, there's one thing that y'all don't understand. In the end, I'm gonna be the last man standing. The last man standing. Last man stand, the last man, I'm gonna be the last man stand. The last man stand, the last man stand. The last man, I'm gonna be the last man stand. Lord, take this cross up off my back, it's heavy. I'm about to hurt somebody, heaven save me. I'm standing at the crossroad, I don't know what to do. My mind is what these haters trying to make me lose. Ever since the money, see these demons at me. And I can't seem to keep nobody real around me. You know how the saying goes, it's lonely at the top. I'm allergic to the bottom, and that's why I can't stop. I'll take on all you haters today, 'cause I'm not gonna let you get in my way. See, there's one thing that y'all don't understand. In the end, I'm gonna be the last man stand. The last man stand. The last man stand. The last man. I'm gonna be the last man stand. The last man stand. The last man stand. The last man. I'm gonna be the last man stand. The last man stand.
What's good? What's good? What's poppin', y'all? What's going on? What's going on? Okay. Miss Boykins 13. Hey, man. This the live that I didn't want to do. I've been calling out and calling out and calling out for the longest. I really ain't want to do this live. But shoot, since everybody is coming forth telling their side, why not me do mine? Now, the crazy thing that made me think is when Dr. Rogers came out and she said that plain and simple, Dana introduced Lisa and Cassandra to Robert. And he was cut out of some things. It kind of shocked me. Because when you start talking like that, it's like I was cut out. And it ain't really, I really ain't paying no attention then. But when you start using words like that, like cut out, it makes me think. It makes me wonder, what was I cut out of? Because at the end of the day, if God didn't allow me to be a part of anything that was going on, I wasn't cut out. I wasn't cut out. What happened was, he removed me from a situation so that way I wouldn't be the fall guy. That's what happened. Because for years, the last couple years, Dana have been the fall guy for a lot of treachery. That's the word I was looking for, I can use. For a lot of treachery that other people were doing, but they wanted to blame Dana. So, a lot of answers is going to get answered tonight. A lot of things that y'all been wondering, like mainly these new folks, they've been wondering about some things. You're going to get your answers. You're going to get your answers. And I'm not looking for nobody's validation. That's not me. I don't care about that. Because can't nobody validate me. But when I'm hearing words like I was cut out, when I hear words used like that, the first thing that comes to my mind is snake. Snake. So I really didn't understand what was really going on at that point. I really didn't understand it. And I know some folks gonna be like, Dana, you ain't understand. No, I didn't. I really ain't understand it. And what I'm looking for, I can't find. But there's one thing that I'm looking for. since I can't find it, I'm gonna talk about it. When I was on Dr. Rogers' page, this was a while back. This was during the time. Well, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there because I don't want to jump ahead of what I'm doing. So I don't have to look for it anymore. I really don't have to look for it anymore. I can't find it. I know it's somewhere in here. I got so much that I was looking for, and I got so many files that I'm just like, Jesus Christ, this is crazy. So I ain't gonna look for it no more. So it puzzles me. And since I said I ain't gonna look for it no more, we gonna rock out. It puzzles me of what really happened in these last 3 years. So the first thing I'm gonna say is right here. R. Kelly, Robert Kelly is innocent. First thing I'm gonna say. Second thing I'm gonna say, the look of determination. So let me go and correct something that I said the other day. R. Kelly crying in jail. I'm gonna be honest with you. After sitting back looking at that, after being on top of the world and being a billionaire to being reduced to a cell, I cry too. Especially when I know I've been lied on. Especially when I know I've been lied on. So before I go any further, let me give you an update. This right here is the motion to dismiss all charges in Chicago between Robert Sylvester Kelly, Daryl McDavid, and Milton Brown. I'm just doing it, skimming through it so that way y'all can see it. I'm not going to read it because I read this already. You got to go back and catch one of my other lives where I broke this all the way down and read it. Okay? Well, that spawned this right here. That spawned this right here. So let me read this, though. United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois, United States of America versus Robert Sylvester Kelly et al. Notification of docket entry. This docket entry was made by the clerk on Monday, May the 2nd, 2022. Minute entry before the Honorable Harry D. Levenweather. Telephonic status hearing set for 5/10/2022 at 9:45 a.m. for scheduling. Motion by Robert Sylvester Kelly to dismiss number 189, which is what I showed you. Dialing number 888-684-8852 or 215-446-0155. Access code 9582710 #. Persons granted remote access to proceedings are reminded of the general prohibition against photographing, recording, and rebroadcasting of court proceedings. Violation of these prohibitions may result in sanctions, including removal of court-issued media credentials, restricted entry to future hearings, denial of entry to future hearings, or any other sanctions deemed necessary by court mailed notice. Attention. That's that right there. So I just had to get that out the way. So, y'all notice I've been going hard with this dude by the name of Don Russell. He pops up with stuff like this and Hangouts, YouTube, anywhere there's a social media but I have like a dark downside, he'll pop up and try to be Robert and try to ask for money. Okay. So with that being said, I've been going hard for Robert Sylvester Kelly for years. it wasn't until this time around that I done warned everybody about. Thank you so much, love yourself. I done warned everybody about this guy by the name of Don Russell. So, in the process of me warning everybody about this guy that goes by the name of Don Russell, I have been attacked. I have been slandered. I have been lied on. I have been all of that and a bag of chips, a bag of granola bars, and all of Robert music that can be thrown out there. Okay. So it became so apparent that I was the target that when they tried to, or when he tried to send his goonies at me, nothing worked. So they went after people I thought were my friends. Pay attention. Read what this say. It says, I'm out, done. I'm lost. I'm at a loss for words. How you defended Dana and disrespected this young lady. Wow, she's way younger than you and Dana. Carry on. So that person said, if that's your understanding, there's nothing that I can do about that. Young or old, we all should know better. I don't know him to defend him. But we're working entirely too hard to keep peace for any further disruptions. I will carry on as this is my character. Grown folk stuff. So anybody that proclaimed to be cool with me, close to me, or whatever, they got attacked by people that Don sent off. To this day, I'm being attacked by a stalker lady who I don't talk to, who I don't know. So, with that being said, I'm going to walk you through a timeline of things that's going to make you think. Nothing else but think. We start off with Tasha K. She came out after talking to Azriel and Angelo, and she said, Dana and Levi gay. But before she rocked with Angelo and them, she said something that made sense that nobody knew about or wanted to talk about. And what she said went like this.
There ain't no way that R.Kelly could run a tour all around the country and manage to keep all these girls hostage in 3 different homes in 2 different states. And they all have cell phones and there's a front fucking door for them to walk out of, which means it didn't fit what the parents were saying. These girls got all the access they want. They can call their parents. They can walk out of the door. When I saw her, I was like, damn, that bitch looks good. I was like, she's gorgeous. Her makeup is beat. She had a professional makeup artist. That lace front was done well. Looked like she wasn't starving a day in her damn life. And she looked like she wasn't bloated either, so that means she was using the bathroom. So it must not be too fucking bad. Think about it. If you are allegedly holding these young girls against their will and making them go to the bathroom when you say go to the bathroom, but when I saw the pretty bitch that whose parents gave her to R. Kelly, because they gave that little bitch to R. Kelly, and now they want her back because they're not reaping any of the benefits that she's getting, like those lace fronts and handbags and being able to sit front row to see R. Kelly and meet who R. Kelly knows in the industry. So that's what the fuck is going on. Now, there ain't no damn way R. Kelly has time to manage 3 different homes in 2 different states, and all of these girls got their own rooms because there ain't no physical or possible way he can fly from home to home for all the girls every single day and spend enough time with them on the phone or in person because he has to travel in 2
Whoa. Tasha K told it all. What up, Vibe? What up, Carmel? Tasha K told it all. So it leads me into situations. Situations like this with Jen and Lindsay. Which leads me to Jen said at that dinner in LA, Lindsay told Julius that he's basically Rob's manager. With all of the work he does, that's why I said that. But at the end of it all, no matter what I say, he's still his A&R. Well, it became apparent that around the time that me and Jasmine thing happened, Dr. Rice was dealing with Lisa and Cassandra. And it just didn't make sense to me that a website popped up around that time. But I never paid attention to the website. Because the website, it'll be up 1 minute and it'll be down. It'll be up and it'll be down. So then a fallout between Dr. Rice and Dr. Rogers. At this time, I had the mindset that anybody that rocked with faces, I was cool with and I would defend. At that point, I defended Dr. Rogers against Dr. Rice. Did I know what was going on? And what's up, Israel? What up, y'all? Did I know what was really going on? No, I didn't care. I just knew that I took the Shabazz approach. I was a male, and I was defending females against males. I never knew that things would turn for the worse. So this right here, this the website, R. Kelly in Our Eyes. At this time, I had no reason to have Lisa and Cassandra on my radar. You know, they wasn't even a factor. So, at this point, me and Dr. Rogers was talking faithfully on the phone. As we was talking faithfully on the phone, I made my second appearance on Phases the Next Level. On Phases the Next Level, we was talking, and people was asking me, was I Rashonda Landfair's baby daddy? I said no. They was like, yes, you are. And the reason being is because of this live right here that you're about to see. This live go a little something like this. I'm being attacked by a toddler. Can somebody help me? This little boy just keep attacking me. Watch. I'm being attacked by a kid. And they kept saying that this baby is Rashonda Landfair's baby. So let's play a little more. This kid is crazy. This kid is crazy. Stop. You know what? I got duck because he like to hit. You want to fight? Y'all see that? Leave him alone. No. He a bully. He apple crown. That's right, baby. That's right, baby. That's right. Fine, I ain't dealing with him. Women don't want good men. So from that point, they kept saying, oh, that is Rashonda baby. That baby look just like a Rashonda. So I said, well, shit. Since y'all trying to say that's my baby mama, okay. Yeah, that's my baby mama. And then I threw another wrench in it and I said, look, Ashanti McGee daughter's my baby mama too. Anybody in their right mind would have been like, hold on, Dana. Stop playing with the folks like that. But no, but people ran with it. Made lives for 2 and 3 months and 6 and 7 days at a time. Oh, he can't be for Robert because he's sleeping with Rashona Landfair. These are the ones that Robert used to deal with. And I told everybody, Robert never slept with Rashona. Oh, that's Robert on tape. No, that's not. That's Damon Pryor. And then when I proved it, everybody was like, well, Dana, no. So for all the new people, thank you, Ms. Boykins. So for all the new people that's following the stupid stuff, now you got your answer. I told you, I'm going to check it out one by one. I'm going to make y'all think today. From that point, nah, that's too much for y'all right now. Hold on. From that point, we get into, let me see. From that point, we get into this live, which is Prima Donna's live.
I appreciate what you're doing. I know what you're doing. You know I've been there since day one. I'm I'm here in the media. When I'm sitting there talking to one of the attorneys.
This is Prima Donna's live. And from what I understand, that the key was for Lisa and Cassandra to get close to Kip. But Kip would never get close to her. So this is when phases start fizzling out.
Getting direct information from one of the attorneys or talking to Robert themselves, they are lying. Or if you're not on Robert's call list, because first of all, to receive a phone call from him, your number has to be on his call list. From that point,
immediately they start reaching out to attorneys. So
it was.
I'm gonna back it up a little bit. This is what made everybody mad, because they just knew that they had the key in the bucket when they lied to Kip and tried to turn Kip against me. But this is what pissed everybody off. Check this out.
I'm gonna get put on the call list is through the attorney. Through attorney, or not unless he directs them to have the number put on the call list. And the call list is updated every 6 months. Once it's on there, he can't update the list for another 6 months. What's up, fat boy? Where you been at?
Man, just cooking, man. Cooking.
Mm-hmm. Had to come out and show my system love, you know what I'm saying? All these fucking haters. Excuse my language, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. But all these haters and, we know the real. You know I know the real.
Yeah, definitely.
When I was sitting there watching this, I'm like, hold up, man. Let me chime in. Let me go live. Let them know it's real. The love is real and it's real. This the real shit over here.
And it's organic. Organic.
That's what I said. Prima Donna, this shit is organic.
Yeah.
It's relevant and it's organic and it's not remanufactured.
So that means you come into the cook-off then, bro, right?
What'd you say?
So that means you come into the cook-off when I spank Prima Donna cooking breakfast food, right?
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
I'm trying to get to the brother. I'm trying to get to the paper. Trying to get to the paper. Can't wait till this next year. I mean, the industry is shut down and it has been.
Yeah.
Luckily we've obtained clients to get, to get a retainer. That's just a little bit of money, but so far as working,
it was like
nothing. Yeah,
it's scarce for y'all right now.
Yeah, and dude, I want to say one more thing. When I did talk to him, he asked about who out there doing what on his behalf. He asked, "Was you still rocking?"
Of course.
He asked, "Was them other people still rocking?" I said, "I don't fuck with them no more." He's like, what? I said, I'll talk to you about that later. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right. And it's along the lines of what Prima was talking about, how people were recording you and shit, setting you up, you know. It's just a whole, I don't want to get into no negative shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep it positive, but you know what I'm saying.
Right.
I want to, it's crazy. So I just told him, I said, yeah. And when I'm physically able to talk to him, he's going to know everything this platform did for him. Everything.
And seeing my thing is this. It was, but I mean, talking to you, bro, and like listening to some of the stuff that you were saying, and then listening to some of the stuff that other folks and was saying, that's like, you know, for that guy Kells back, but all of y'all asking the same question. Yo, you know, dude, why are you arguing with these folks? And then when it set in, I was like, damn, I look like an ass. So I mean,
so from that point, I'm looking at the setup, right? Then right after that, this come out, right? This come out. This is Dottie. When she said, in this article, the reporter is referring to Rob, nodded his head to Sylvia. Well, that's when Glenda jumps out there and say, they don't know what they talking about because he was nodding to her, this and this and this. But what y'all don't know is when I see stuff going on, I look at the backstory. And when I told y'all that Sylvia did not give no money for Robert to Nicole, I meant that. But now we're going to look at some real stuff. Shout out to Prima, my sis, who I love dearly. We're going to look at some real stuff. Prima posted as plotting and scheming, shaking my head. I was wondering when I'd find them throwing Nicole in a, whatever that was, I think it was a pickle or something like that. So this person was supposed to be talking to Dottie, right? And this person say, I told him that, but he doesn't want it to go directly to one person. He has multiple people that need to be paid for his defense. So the response was, no, I mean, he needs to be able to say that. At this point, Fletcher understands how hard it is to trust anyone. So he's not moving. Then the person said, the only thing he can do is leave a recording and a screenshot. There's no other way. So wait, we know Rob ain't going to leave no recording, and we know Rob ain't texting nobody to leave a screenshot. So they said, oh, okay, maybe that will work. I don't know. I just knew this would be his response, especially when he has a lawyer and two other people telling him not to. So then it comes out that that is what he said directly. There is no other way for him to talk to Fletcher. He is still listening to lawyers. They are not trying to help Rob. I am getting word directly from Rob. Wait a minute. So Rob is telling you directly, Dottie, that the lawyers ain't trying to help him? So he said, I understand what you're saying, but there's no way for me to force someone to do something with the money. And honestly, there will have to be a contract for that much money that those same lawyers will have to take to Rob to sign. It comes back, those lawyers won't have to take it. The person that he is speaking with already has that set up. I told you last time that he has no problem doing that. So the person respond, and I understand that, Lex, but you have to understand this ain't my money. I can't make that man give up something because I can't pay it back. He being cautious, and I have to respect that. That's all I can do. All of this started with particular people, and that's just how he wants to leave it for the time being. So this right here say he is low on minutes now for this month. Like I said, I can put in contract with the person he is corresponding with, and they also supply screenshots of their conversations. Like I said, he's cleaning house, and Nicole is not a factor. The longer it takes to get the funds, the longer it's going to take for them to get started on his cases. This sounds like a Don Russell narrative that Dottie ran with. That's what makes me puzzled. So then when I see stuff like this, it really starts to burn my gears. When I see what Queen Diva said, I see what Queen Christie said, but I look at Michelle Evans say, I know for sure one of the sisters is, because we share the same DNA. My grandmother is a Kelly. When I seen that, it pissed me off because I know the truth now. Then one little night when Dr. Rogers and I was talking and we was cool, Dr. Rogers said they got the same father. I said, send me a picture so that way I can take to Rob. The picture Dr. Rogers sent was this, because she asked me, can you get Lisa and Cassandra to talk to Robert? This is the picture that was sent. I asked Dr. Rogers, what is this man's name? She said, Frank. I said, Frank what? She couldn't tell me a last name at the time. So the first time I talked to Rob about it, Rob said, find out his last name. I said, okay. From that point, everything's going smooth. Sylvia's involved. Dr. Rogers involved. I'm involved. Lisa and Cassandra's there. And they come into court. When they come into court, the first time, they was there. And they said, Dana, can you get us in with the family? I want you to peep something. Dana, can you get us in with the family and everything? I said, sure. I'll make sure you're sitting up there on the front row with everybody because, you know, I want Rob to make sure that you know such and such and such and such. We coming off the elevator. They was standing there. Rob speaks, say hi, and go about his way. Second court date. Rob's booked. And y'all seen this.
We're your sisters. Sisters, and you're related to?
Yeah, that's like my dad. He basically raised me. So.
And let's see, we'll just start with you on the left here. What is your name?
Lisa Kelly.
Just how is Robert doing, and what are your thoughts about what's been happening?
Well, he's being brave. He's holding up. Thank God for that. He has faith that everything's going to work out the way it should, you know, under the circumstances. You know, I'm surprised he's still standing because there's been so much coming at him. But, you know, he does have family that supports him.
Have you been able to talk with him in his current situation, or is he detained?
We've been writing him. We keep in touch with him through his legal team. He's waiting for us to get on the list so that we can come see him. So it's a lot. This is just a lot to digest. Period.
It is. It's a little hard to hear you.
Come on over here. Come on. Oh, okay. It's a lot to digest for his family. Each and every day, you know, waking up, seeing him on TV, seeing him going through this, you know, the allegations, the social media, you know, everything we've been going through. It's a lot to digest, but you know, we'll get through it.
Yeah.
We'll get through.
As I listen to this, I'm picking some points that didn't make sense. A sister's going to continuously say, my brother don't belong there. My brother this. She says, as for the family, As for the family, it's hard watching this. Let's finish.
Family.
I mean, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to see, but you know, we're here to support them. We're here to support them and show that the brother, you know, sister love for him, and just be there for him as a family. Cassandra. Cassandra. Kelly. Yes.
Were you encouraged today by his attorneys or by Robert to come down and speak to us, or because you haven't appeared at any of the other hearings? What brought you out today?
We just want to show him that he's got family that love and support him, and just want to be here and show him, you know, he's got.
We were at a previous one. Which one were we at? We were at one earlier.
Yeah, we was, and then the other.
We were at a previous one. Which one were we at? Yeah, we was. This looks like a circus. But pay attention.
It was canceled, so we didn't make it to that one. So we wanted to make sure we made it to this one for him, just for support.
Are you guys in Chicago? Are you in the area?
No, we're not in the area. We just kind of fly here. Yeah, we fly.
Just can you explain a little bit? I know because you struggle with dyslexia, that I guess the challenge of him being isolated and only being able to write with his disabilities, that's got to be challenging, right?
It's very challenging.
Come on,
sorry. It's very challenging, but he gets through it. He's very smart, very talented. So he's reached heights that, you know, someone else with that inability probably wouldn't have been able to reach.
And so I feel like he can, you know, he can read just a little, not quite as much, but he gets through, like she says. He gets the message across.
I'm hoping that
he can read just a little, but not as much. Well, either he can read or he can't. I know for a fact that when you put something in front of Robert for him to read, he's going to look at it and then look at you like you're crazy and be like, man, read this for me. So either he can read a little or he can't. But let's finish.
gets freed. I'm hoping that justice is served.
Yes. Yeah, I agree with Lisa. I'm just hoping that he is free, justice is served, fairness is done. Yeah.
You're not supposed to ask the ages for women, but are you younger sisters, older sisters?
Younger. Younger.
Both of you were younger. How many in the family? You had a brother, right?
Yes.
He said, you have a brother, right? A brother, right? They said yes. Robert have two brothers. Not a brother, but two brothers. But just pay attention.
We're from his father.
You're
from his father.
They are related to him as his sisters from his father. We're going to get to that.
No, just wanting everyone to know that he has family that love and support him. And, you know, we're going to be here.
They just want everybody to know that he had family that love and support him. What about they just want everybody to know that his sisters love and support him? Okay.
For him, you know, that's it.
Regardless.
Yeah.
We're gonna be here for him.
Sure. How you doing? My name is DanaJackson. Yes. Yes.
And how are you related to Rob?
Rob Kelly is my mentor, basically like my pops, pretty much. Basically raised me. And that's pretty much how I'm connected to the situation.
And how is it to see him at Orange Johnson?
Very hard. We've been down this road before, back from 2008. I've been on this road before, but it's very hard to see a man that's being painted as a monster that I've never seen in 22 years. I've never seen none of this, no traits of him being alleged of ... He's falsely accused. And the only thing that I can say is, because I'm one of the ones that been there around him for the long venture, one thing I can say is that he's a loving person. He's like God's gift, really, God's gift to the world. And because he's loving, he's always outpouring, he's always uplifting, he's always being there. He's always that one that's there for you when you need him. So to see this, to be like, this was going on, these are the allegations, nah. That's why I ride the way I do, meaning that I go to the ends of the earth to have him vindicated and to show that Lifetime played on the emotions of the people. And when Lifetime played on the emotions of the people, it turned everybody against Robert Kelly.
Thank you guys.
Scorching heat
So-
today. Stay cool out there.
After that interview, before that interview, I'm gonna show you some pictures. This was taken upstairs before the interview, right? This was taken upstairs before the interview. Before the interview, this was taken upstairs, right? So I want you to take a good look at both of them. The weird thing about all of this right now is they said that they're related to Robert from his father. So we're going to take a look at something. I put this collage together. This is his mama at top left. This is Robert at the Soul Train Awards. This is the guy, Mr. Frank. Well, Lisa and Cassandra said they got different mamas, but the same dad. When I asked Robert about this guy, Robert immediately snapped on me and said, "How you know that's my damn father?" I immediately went to one of the brothers, said, "Yo, we got to talk to Rob because it don't hurt for him to hear Lisa and Cassandra out." That was my biggest mistake, pushing the effort. From that point, this come out. Tracy Viewpoint was talking about they not his sisters and K Baby going into all of this and 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 this. And, you know, she talking about that they not his biological family and this and this. At this time, Bruce has said that he don't know them. So after that, this is during the time that Dr. Rogers had a live and Renee Kelly, which is Lisa Kelly, she keeps changing her name. She popped in with a message because Daryl Johnson was talking. And she popped in with a message and said, "Block DanaJay." I never understood why she wanted me blocked when I was instrumental in her meeting Robert. But then when I read these messages and I go back to G2G Proverbs, this is Glenda too. When I go back to stuff, it says they purposely are trying to keep Robert in jail. So I didn't pay that no attention because I know that didn't come from me. So then you see this, and I showed you the video already, okay? So then this right here caught my attention. Renee Kelly said, "Question, why are you so upset about a radio interview? Because it helps Robert S. Kelly and that money bag's dried up." I said, huh? Who getting money off this? And then Cassandra Kelly put, "Boom." Now watch what I'm about to say. Pay attention to Cassandra Kelly's avatar. That's her. They got wrenches on Dr. Rogers' channel. So I'm like, that's weird. So then when Siobhan put this out, she said that's not her. Well, we know this is Don Russell. That's portraying as Robert Sylvester Kelly. And then it says, close enough to go right now. Then Cassandra Kelly say, yes, it's about 15 minutes away. What do you need? Yeah, it's close. So Robert, a.k.a. Don Robert, put, need those cards, which is the vanilla gift cards from Apple. And when Siobhan questioned Cassandra about this, she tried to say that wasn't her, somebody hacked into her account. Well, Sylvia never liked Cassandra. She always took a liking to Renee. So she doxed Cassandra. I'm going to be honest with you. They was trying to get her to dox Renee. And I said, well, if you're going to dox one, you might as well dox both. I said that. From that point, I was on a call with Sylvia and Renee, and we all were supposed to go to lunch. And then from there, everybody was going to Sylvia's house. Sylvia called me back and said that nobody's going to lunch because Renee seemed uppity and Renee is gay, and she didn't want to go to Sylvia's house because she said that, you know, Sylvia's house might not be to her liking. Sound like a bunch of bullcrap. So I said, okay, I left it alone. But then Sylvia immediately sent me Cassandra's file. Well, let's look at some things. If your name is Kelly, then you were born a Kelly, right? So this is Sylvia's doing that you're about to see. Your birthday, January 19th. You're 50 years old. Your known aliases is Cassandra Stout, Cassandra Kelly Harrison, C. Harrison, Cassandra Kelly Harrison, Cassandra Harrison Kelly. So when I seen that, I said, what day could this have happened? But then this puzzles me. And this is one of the things that Sylvia uses TrueFinder that I found out. So this is clearly her. Images that could belong to Cassandra. This is clearly her. Next thing it says she's at the University of Phoenix, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm looking at it. She have a Twitter account, K310. Okay. She got a Pinterest account that says C.A. Harrison, A. Black. Stop. If your last name is Kelly, why is you using Harrison? She got a Facebook page. She got a LinkedIn that says Cassandra Harrison Kelly. Then this right here, ckellymusic.com. I said, okay. Interesting to me. So then I go to the next. Got the social security number. It was issued in North Carolina. Okay. But then it goes to email addresses. caharrison.ablecare@gmail.com. Then it's cascade310@gmail.com. I'm like, sparks my interest. Email address again. Then it says Miss Andrews 1@Yahoo. Then it says Cassandra HRN. I'm like, this is too much going on. This is too much. Then Cassan HRN@Bell Atlantic. I'm like, yo, how is she a Kelly? Then I see this, Cassandra Kelly Harrison. I said, okay. When did this happen? Now we looking at it like this. When I seen this, this pissed me off. Because you got everybody telling, you going around telling everybody that your name is Kelly. And your last name is Kelly because of your father. Then you said Frank's last name was Kelly. But this clearly say your middle name is Kelly and your last name is Harrison. So at what point was you sent in to make it seem like you are a Kelly? Who sent you in? Because what I'm starting to see is a lot of the Don Russell tactics nobody speaks about, and y'all stay quiet. But anything that do something to help Robert, y'all go against. So, as I'm looking, this come up, okay, and I see that everybody, hold on, I see that everybody has a criminal record. So I'm like, okay. And I'm just like, here we go. And then I'm looking at charges not specified. I'm looking like, okay, 1994. I'm looking like, okay, she's an up and up person, criminal, charge not filed, this and this. And I'm just looking like, okay, maybe some things went wrong. But then it says crime location, Guilford, North Carolina. Citation, lookup code, case number. I'm like, ooh, okay. Then it says Administrative Office of Courts Demographic Infractions. And then even with that, hold on. I don't know why this thing keep jumping. Hold on, I gotta get back to it. Okay. Then it says State, North Carolina, first name Cassandra, middle name Kelly, last name Harrison. So you're not a Kelly. You're a Harrison. But you portraying to be a Kelly to make everybody think that you're a Kelly. So this is why Dr. Rice said, the family said you're not related. Then we go here. It says first name Cassandra, middle name Kelly, last name Harrison. So, hold on for a second. Hold on. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. And I can't say sisters. I gotta say alleged sisters. Hold on. So it puzzles me. It puzzles me that your middle name is Kelly, but your last name is Harrison. And I'm just sitting back like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Didn't have all that. I don't want to know none of that. The next thing is this. When did you change your name to Kelly? When did you change your last name to Kelly? Because now it's saying Cassandra and Kelly. So you changed your middle name to Ann from Kelly, then change your last name from Harrison to Kelly. This is weird. So from that point, you have this going on. Now it's Cassandra and Kelly. So I'm sitting back and I'm saying, when was the name change? When was the switch? So as I'm looking at stuff that's going on, I'm saying, okay, I'm looking at it, I'm looking at it, I'm looking at it. And I see this. And you see the name change. You see the switch. Now it's Cassandra and Kelly, 50 years old. Okay, same birthday. So I'm looking, and I'm like, cool. You got a misdemeanor, larceny, okay. Dismissal without leave by DA. Okay, I'm looking. I'm like, okay. She got her stuff going on, this and this and this and this. Then it says Cassandra Kelly, gifted singer and songwriter. And I'm just looking like, when did this change happen? From Cassandra Kelly Harrison to Cassandra Ann Kelly. And I'm keep going, and I'm about to give up because it's not making sense. And then I seen this. Kelly's for Justice LLP. Corporation type corporation. Standard industrial classification code, all zeros. So when I seen that, I said, Address type mailing, Greensboro, North Carolina. So now I know this is you for real. And I'm looking, it got the incorporation state, North Carolina. And I'm looking, then I see the filing date. August the 4th, 2020. This is around the time that Don Russell really started trying to go ham on me. So when all of his other ways didn't work, he said, look, y'all go at Dana and get cool with him, try to get what he know, and then see if you can get close to Robert that way. Because if you pay attention, they always say, we had another way of getting in. So the question is, if you had another way of getting in, why didn't you use that other way? If you had another way of getting in, why didn't you use the other way? These are just questions that I was trying to ask in private. But you kept ignoring me. And when you ignore me, that pisses me off. So now that we know that Kelly's for Justice is your baby, I now know that it was done August the 4th, 2020. So I will have to assume that you changed your name around June through August when you acquired Kelly's for Justice. But here's the question. Why would you acquire Kelly's for Justice? Why would you want it Kelly's for Justice? Only person I know that do corpse is Don Russell. And this is a corpse. Only thing that happened around August the 4th, 2020, was this right here. And as much as Don Russell was trying to get the dollar for the king, the R. Kelly Defense Fund out the way, he couldn't do it. So what other way to do it than to have people portraying to be his sisters that bamboozled me too, but people portraying to be his sisters that did homework on Robert, found out where he's from, found out where he got family from, and start spilling that to Robert. That's why you wanted to talk to Robert alone. I get it. I fell for it. I made it happen. Along with another brother. And by Robert being gullible and green at the time, he didn't know what to believe. Because even after that, he said to y'all, I'm not taking no DNA test until I'm home free. And y'all said, okay. But in the back of y'all mind, y'all had it in y'all mind that he will never be free. That's why the infraction between y'all two and Jen and Lindsay happened over power of attorney of Robert. So now it's starting to be clear and make sense. Y'all knew about Canic, but then y'all cut Trent out the deal. Who are y'all in a deal with? Because y'all continuously cutting people out of deals and trying to get lawyers for Robert. And that Kelly's for Justice, that was supposed to be for Robert. But it was only there to knock out the dollar for the king, the R. Kelly Defense Fund. And when y'all seen that didn't work, that's when y'all had to get me out the way. Y'all had to make sure, you know what, we ain't gonna deal with Dana, this and this and this. We gonna do whatever, say whatever, yada yada yada, da 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 da. But then y'all lied to this lady, Grace, and it says R. Kelly's two younger sisters and friend Dana Jackson attended the hearing. Well, y'all two are not sisters. Sylvia said that y'all told her that y'all were cousins. And Lisa told me fact that one of Robert's aunts told them to go see about Robert because that's y'all brother. How? Well, people say, Dana, do you know for sure what you talking about? Because you don't want to say that. And I'm going to go here. This is what really made him mad. When Doug Anton said, forget the top, look at the bottom. There's no other legal defense fund. Thank you, Dana, for your help and getting the word out. That pissed everybody off. Because everybody wanted to be in Rob's good graces, in Rob's limelight. So, like I said, the Kellys for Justice was to combat the R. Kelly Defense Fund. And when I start saying, well, since the federal government oversees the R. Kelly Defense Fund, how about let's report the Kellys for Justice and see what they can do? All of a sudden, the Kellys for Justice disappeared. It disappeared. So when people sit back and say, Dana, do you know for sure that this is real? Because, you know, this could be a mistake. Well, school pictures don't lie. School pictures don't lie. And when school pictures don't lie, I have no other choice but to Look at the truth. You see, Cassandra Harrison, she was in course. Right here in green. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is really going on. Because this is bigger than me. Do I feel bad about introducing them to Robert? You damn right I do. Right before I came live, I listened to Robert's last concert and broke down a little bit. But this is weird. I never seen no shit like this. So, in New York, Sean asked me would I apologize to Lisa and Cassandra for going hard. And I told him, yeah, I apologize to them. But nobody ever apologizes to me for the shit they done to me. So from this day forth, I'm not apologizing to nobody else until I start getting some apologies. I've been lied on and everything. But let's flip this. In Chicago, Dana, can you get us in the front, this and this and this and this? Cool. But in New York, when Sean Hirsch was kerning and treating me like a dog, do you think they said, wait a minute, we can't treat Dana like this? They ain't give a hell about me. It was hell with Dana. We got what we wanted. Fuck him. And I handled it like a man. I smiled, I laughed, but deep down, it hurt. When I went to my hotel room, I hung my head a couple nights. Sometimes I didn't even want to go back to New York because I said, the people I helped stabbed me in the back and they will look you in your face like they don't care. And then revelation set in. It's not that they don't care. No, it's not that it's not that it's an act of them not caring. They really don't care. They got what they wanted. You are no longer a need. So now I understand when I seen Lisa, Cassandra, Sean, Dottie, and Sylvia together all the time. I have a question. Everybody talks about how much was donated to the R. Kelly Defense Fund, right? Everybody talks about that. So how much was donated to Kelly's for Justice? Is there a tally sheet? Let's go in further. When Sylvia was selling transcripts, how much was donated to them transcripts? Let's take it a step further. Sean Harris was right there with them. Why didn't he tell Sylvia, I don't think this is a good idea? Or did he even know? Did Sylvia even tell him? Now watch this. The receive date was September the 15th, 2020. The verification date was September 11th, 2020. The file date was September the 17th, 2020. Now watch this right here. The amendment date set August the 4th, 2020. Here's a question. That's a year and 2 months after Robert got booked. This means they've been planning this the whole time. So now you got a whole company, and you got a whole company to raise money for Robert. And the whole time you smiling in his face. Do he know about this? And your judgment is Cassandra Harrison. What happened to Kelly? And this is September the 10th, 2001. I'm just saying. Then from there, the same day, we get this. This is the same day that y'all talked to Robert and met Robert. This is the same day that Dr. Rogers said, I am not throwing away Daryl Johnson's number because I don't work for Robert and Robert can't tell me what to do. I'm grown. This is Robert and Miss Joanne. I don't see no resemblance of that man Frank anywhere, now that I really study it. So from that point, Lisa and Cassandra jumps in the R. Kelly King of R&B. Somebody that's cool with Sylvia all of a sudden attacks me. Shalonda Sharice said, due to everyone fighting, we all need to come together and help free Robert Kelly. There will be no money sent to Doug Anton or DanaJay in no form of matter, and there will not be a listen party under Robert Kelly name in Chicago anymore. All money need to be sent through Western Union Federal Prison where he's at. Thank you. Wait. Why y'all attacking me though? Why y'all attacking Doug when he got permission? And when I told y'all Sylvia stalks the shit out of Azriel and Joy, I meant what I said. But about the letter, this what pissed a lot of people off, like To Be Determined and like One Stink Puss. The question came on and said, good evening, Doug. Can you verify if the letter sent from Merlin to Chicago judge wanting to get rid of Steve as an attorney? Please say it is fake and not sent from Robert. I think it is the fake sisters. How did Robert get to Merlin to send that letter? YouTube is talking about this now, by the way. Dana was live a few minutes ago. Doug immediately said, it's fake. It's Don Russell. The person said, thank you. So when I group these people together, I mean what I say. I might brush it off because I probably don't have the direct information right then and there. Yet where the money she made off them shirts. Right, Prima? Right. So then I go here. Because they trying to say that I did this. Well, Grown Man Show, Larry, said DanaJay is not a mole. He has never gave me information. I'm willing to go out and stand in front of Team Truth with that. I meant to say that. However, he is the scapegoat when I box them in like Rocky with these hands of words. Then he got the thinking emoji. Think. Whenever they get beat up, they deflect. Think about it. Right here. When I exposed about the whole Jai Savage joint. Picture it. Let me expose some shit real quick. The first picture is Joycelyn's real Instagram profile. The second picture is a mirrored image from a picture Joy posted in 2016 on a fake profile that her sister Jai made. Jai gave the detectives the username and password to the page. So Jai hasn't heard from Joy, but Joycelyn gave her this info. Stop being gullible, people. Joy's actual page is private, but I've known Joycelyn since 2015, and we follow each other. Not to mention, they're charging $3 per view of the story. She's pimping the shit out of her sister's name. Prima said, same group of people who came at me when Cash came out pointing the finger at Julius, but mad I don't fuck with none of them. Right. So then we're going to go here. I find it funny that when they can't stop me from spreading the truth about Robert, now Tammy Washington pop out. Exclusive, a member of R. Kelly's entourage, DanaJay, has a baby by Rashonda Landfair, the girl R. Kelly peed on in the infamous video, and another baby by Ashanti McGee's daughter. Who did that sound like to you? June 26, 2019. These are all Don Russell stories. Then they even made a fake page. They copied my logo, copied the name, but the problem is the name is not done right because I do all my name in caps. But they said, what the hell? How the hell can he ride for R.Kells? This guy's a fraud. Wait a minute. I don't even talk like that. But it's about Levi. And they wanted me to keep going at Levi. Now, me and Levi ain't never go at each other. So why you want me to go at Levi? This is the big one. Steve Greenberg, I received an email from someone who thought my firm was raising dollars for R. Kelly. Stop. Read it again. I received an email from someone who thought my firm, key phrase, my firm was raising dollars for at R. Kelly. We are not. Do not send any money to the scam artists. Well, I never sent the email. Doug never sent the email. Levi never sent the email. But from this, people said Steve called me, Levi, and Doug frauds. And this is what caused the beef between Doug and Steve. Because Doug clearly said that nobody never said anything about Steve. But let's go here. Joycelyn Savage. Let's read. Hi, Joy. This Sylvia. I saw you at court. I was with who? Dana. Please know that I am here for you. Rob calls me Mama Sylvia. Listen what Joy said. Hi, Sylvia. I just spoke with Dana. Just trying to get money for a ticket to Atlanta. Sylvia said, are you able to get a ticket? Joy said, no, they took everything. I don't have a dime to my name. I was trying to get someone to cash at me. Sylvia, how much do you need? Why are you so gullible? Thank you, Charlotte. Why are you so gullible? And why are you using my name to get in close with these people? Once again, the lies that people wrote Robert. Check this out. Check this out. Let's go to right here. I wanted to send you some encouraging words. Remember, I am Sylvia, the one who is married to a man from Africa. My daughter is the makeup artist, Dallas. Dana, aka Baby Boy, introduced us to you last year, but I thought I didn't know him. I have been to every court hearing in Chicago and the one in New York. I am praying for you, and I believe God will vindicate you. My apostle told me to tell you that God wants you to repent, and he will wipe your slate clean. God loves you, and he will get you out of this. Stop. So what is Rob repenting for if he never did nothing, Sylvia? But once again, everything is off of my coattail. This is Joy going at somebody. I think Azriel. Let's go here. 2/3/20. This is when they was talking about Azriel flipping. This is around the time that the whole WitchWicon happened. Look, This is what y'all should have been paying attention to. This right here. But I'll get to that on another time. This is when they talking Azriel flipping and all this, right? Okay. Y'all gonna see that again. I'll get to that another time. Santi McGee. All of a sudden now Portia is a victim. But Asante is passing information on what to say about R. Kelly. Where did she get the information from? Tamara Simmons. Where did Tamara Simmons get the information from? Cheryl Mack. Now y'all see the whole connection. These people are the real enterprise. But I'm going to point y'all in a direction of something. I want y'all to pay attention to something. I'm going to play this.
So R. Kelly made you have sex with another girl?
I want you to peep the date at the bottom. December 2016. This is the fake intervention. At this time, Joy was 19 years old. Listen.
Let me call this
Who is
man.
that? What do you want to curse his ass out?
He made you have sex
He
with
did
another
not
girl?
make me have sex with
You
another
wanted to
girl.
have sex with her?
No, I didn't. Oh my God. You didn't want to have sex. Who is April?
Who is April?
Who is April?
Who is April?
This is getting old. Who is April? Why do we keep talking about R. Kelly?
R. Kelly made you have sex with another
No,
girl?
nobody made me have sex with nobody.
So how did it happen? Did you want to have sex with her?
Oh my God. Did you want to have sex with the girl? No, it was just at the moment. Nobody was forcing me because R. Kelly made you have sex with.
Okay. Y'all see the date. After that, Joy left. Pay attention to the date on this one.
My daughter is being held against her will. My daughter is being...
Pay attention to the date. July 2017. Shout out to Melissa's Conspiracy for this one.
Being held against her will. You know, that man behind bars, Robert Sylvester Kelly, so I have no more concerns. You know, that man behind bars, Robert Sylvester Kelly, so I have no more concerns. My daughter, she's out there doing what she's doing. When she get ready, she gonna call me. She'll talk to me when she ready. That's all we've been concerned about from day one. My daughter is being held against her will. Held against her will. So when my daughter get ready to talk to me, she'll pick up the phone and call me. Otherwise, hey, it is what it is at this point. If she gonna do what she gonna do, she gonna do what she gonna do, man. She 24 years old now. She 24 years old now. She 24 years old now. She not a kid. She not a kid. She not a kid. I'm gonna let her do what she do right now.
I'm gonna leave that there. Because now we get into the lying tactics of why Robert should be free. Okay? And y'all think I'm away from the subject, but I'm not. At the end of the day, the problem is this. Don Russell orchestrated a lot of this. The alleged sisters is right there in the middle of this. Remember, Jen and Lindsay was fighting for power of attorney of Robert. But then you hear Lisa and Cassandra's fighting for power of attorney of Robert. Then you hear Jen and Lindsay fall back and talk about fraud, people. But then you see the $1 Million Initiative backed by Lisa and Cassandra and Don Russell. Then you see Kelly's for Justice backed by Lisa, Cassandra, Dr. Rogers, Don Russell, and Trent even spoke on it. Make this make sense. So then I'm on a live right? I'm on a live. And while I'm on this live, I see somebody post that Cassandra. And you see gifted singer, songwriter, music producer, North Carolina, USA, ckellymusic.com, joined April 2014. Justice for R.Kells, You Digging Me, Renee. But I thought Renee's name was Lisa. PhD and 19 others, right? Now, this is a message from Robert S. Kelly written to all his dedicated fans. When we bust this up and found out and showed y'all that this is not from Robert. She never said nothing. They just took down their stuff, her and Dottie. But I want you to read this real quick. It says, from Cassandra A. Kelly, at CASSK310. This is a message from Robert S. Kelly, written to all his dedicated fans. He personally wanted us to make sure you guys know that he loves you and are grateful for believing in him. Read it yourself. This is to all of you guys. Thank you. Then it says, at forever for R.Kells. I'm going to slide this over. When you catch it, say I got it. When you catch it, say I got it. When you catch it, say I got it. So what you're telling me is that Lisa is the one that's getting the emails and distributing them out to different people as it's her. So forever for R.Kells is Lily 777, which is Lisa. Now it says this page is for positive-minded supporters of R. Kelly, aka Robert Sylvester Kelly. Be respectful. So I got a question. Is it me, or do you get the feeling that their whole goal was not to come be a part, to try to help Robert, but to take over and try to do what they want to do as far as making sure Robert don't get out, i.e. working with Don Russell and his goons just for a bigger payday? Because look at it. If they get power of attorney, and Don kept saying, that's all we got to do is discredit Keith, because y'all know, and when y'all write Robert about the lawyers, he get rid of them. So do the same thing about Keith. So that way, Lisa and Cassandra get power of attorney, and then Don can liquidate the 12 play fourth quarter masters that he stole, and guess what? All of them get a bigger payday. But you know what? I don't blame nobody but me. Because if I wasn't gullible enough to be happy that somebody was speaking up for Robert that was on the outside and not mad at him, if I never introduced them to Robert, this wouldn't have happened on my dime. I brought him in, I'll take him out. At the end of the day, this is crazy. And guess what? I'm responsible for this one. So therefore, I got to be the one to stand in the middle of the road and make sure everybody know what the hell happened. And that's what I did today. So as far as them, and I'm going to go here, they was trying to get Jennifer Bongine replaced. The one man that they helped destroy. They called. Can you represent Robert? And he said, get Robert on the phone. I need to talk to him directly. And they never called back. So with that being said, do you find it coincidental that Dottie is now or was chilling in New York with Lisa, Cassandra, and Sylvia? Not saying that they run with it that I don't know them. But pictures steady start arriving. If I don't know them, why am I with them? Oh, I guess I Photoshopped this too. I don't do the Photoshop. That's the wrong platform. But one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say this to y'all. Free R. Kelly. Like yesterday. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in your face. Yet again. I'm going to put this in your face yet again. Then I'm going to take this down. Then I'm going to put this back in your face. The lady who is known for stealing is trying to do a challenge to send money to Miss Jennifer Bongine when Miss Jennifer Bongine came out and said her client is asking for any money. With her doing this, this is sending the federal government RICO signs, enterprise signs, that Robert have them doing this when he don't even know what the hell they doing. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to put this, not this. I'm going to put this back up there again. Your name is not Kelly, your name is Harrison. You changed your name to Kelly in 2020, which was a year after Robert was booked. Not even a year. 10 months after Robert was booked. You knew Robert ain't have the time to do the research on you. So now all of a sudden, Sean Harris is your protector. And I don't have nothing against Lisa and Cassandra. I don't have them against none of them. I'm just saying, the same way I made it right for them to see Robert, the same way when the truth come, I got to put the truth out there. If not, that means I will be a fraud. And I'm a part of that scheme that I'm never going to be a part of. I love Robert through and through. I'm for Robert. I don't give a damn about a payday. You can't pay me enough to turn on Robert. I was born that way. So what I'm going to do is I want y'all to listen to this. 2 minutes and 20 seconds of truth. Pay attention. This can help you. And because I know the government is watching, pay attention as well.
Everyone should have a healthy distrust of the media. One of the most dangerous, unspoken things in existence in the world today is a media controlled by a very small group of corporate entities. Every day, we are constantly lied to and constantly told what to think. And most of us never even realize it. It's become a duty and call to action to wake people up to this reality. Before blindly listening to what's hurled at you, everyone has a personal responsibility to at least know what's going on before handing your mind over to the many forms of media indoctrination. In short, wake up.
And you were interviewed by Lifetime, did you say that?
Yes, I did, for the documentary that aired. And the producers told me that everything that I had to say about R. Kelly made him sound like such a nice guy, and that was not, I quote, that was not the angle that the producers were going. It was not the angle that the producers were going. It was not the angle that the producers were going.
If you were there telling the truth about who you knew, about the man that you knew and who you worked with on a daily basis, they didn't want to hear that. That's correct? So,
yep. And as I tried to reach out to any media, People Magazine, Us Weekly, E-News, Wendy Williams, I tried to reach out to everybody because I was getting so aggravated with everything I heard. It is very difficult to even get someone to, you have to hire a publicist. That's what I found out. You have to actually pay money and hire a publicist to get your story heard. It takes a lot of work to even get heard.
BBC, Washington Post, and Lifetime contacted you.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They contacted me. It seemed like, okay, when I finished talking to them, they were like, I wasn't answering their questions the way they want to hear. The way they want to hear. You know? And I
any media, People Magazine, Us Weekly, E-News, Wendy Williams. I tried to reach out to everybody because I was getting so aggravated with everything I heard. It is very difficult to even get someone to, you have to hire a publicist. That's what I found out. You have to actually pay money and hire a publicist to get your story heard. It takes a lot of work to even get heard.
BBC, Washington Post, and Lifetime contacted you.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They contacted me. It seemed like, okay, when I finished talking to them, they were like, I wasn't answering their questions the way they want to hear. You know? And
So, with that being said, the crazy part about it all is that Dana is still looked upon as the bad guy. So, if you're going to be mad at me, I'm going to give you a reason to be mad at me. Those the shirts the dumb one keep trying to take credit for 11 wasn't talking about his dumbass, obviously. Right. So, I'm going to read y'all comments if I get out of here. Hey. Okay, don't worry there. These people beef with me is their beef with the truth. Facts. I ain't worried about that. Facts. Do you think he would marry Joycelyn? Of course I do. So look, I'm about to get up out of here, right? I'm still going to be looking at your comments. But I thank everybody for coming over. I thank everybody for watching this. Dana, you was not the bad guy, bro. I got nothing but love for you, bro. Thank you so much, TT. I'm just going to play this real quick. Matter of fact, I'm going to play the original and I'm going to play the remix. Let's go. Thank you, Ms. Jennings. Hey, love yourself.
She wasn't supposed to find out about our love affair. The plan was not for her to walk right in on both of us. I did not plan for things to go down like this, that's my word. I swear I'd take it back if I could to keep from hurting her. How could I be so stupid?
Facts is real.
To think that I could bring somebody in our home. Get away with sleeping around without you finding out. If I don't get another chance, girl, I understand because I sent you off to be with her, but you made a U-turn. You made a U-turn.
And then wait, I'm gonna say this. Only family members can make a draft and present it to the court. I wonder why when I had Ro on my channel the first time and Ro said for Lisa and Cassandra and them to do a draft, but they said no, they didn't want to do it. But then when Levi turned around and do a draft, everybody still run with Levi, not his cousin. I'm going to say it again. Only a family member can do a draft to the court about their loved one that's incarcerated. I'm going to let that go over somebody's head. Think about that.
Let me turn this car around. Something don't feel right.
She wasn't supposed to find out about our love affair. The plan was not for her to walk right in on both of us. I did not plan for things to go down like this, that's my word. I swear I'd take it back if I could to keep from hurting her. How could I be so stupid? Ooh, to think that I could bring somebody in our home. Get away with sleeping around without you finding out. If I don't get another chance, girl, I understand because I sent you off to be with her, but you made a U-turn. You made a U-turn.
You thought that I would be gone for a while.
You made a U-turn.
Thank you, Miss Diane.
Made a U-turn.
She slipped through the back door, checked out the window, and then got in bed with her, and you made a U-turn.
Enjoy your vacation, love yourself.
Stupid. I was only stupid for thinking you would do this to me. When I'm gone, you're checking to see when I am coming home. But I know you're not alone, so I left the house with Stacy.
Good night, T.
Said I was going to Macy's. You gave me your credit card, blew a kiss and said bye, baby. You said buy what I want and buy something nice for Stacy. And you don't like Stacy, so I knew something was crazy. You sent me up to be with her.
Big vibe.
You made a U-turn.
Yes, I did.
I thought that you would be
my bro
for a while. You made a U-turn. You made a U-turn.
She slipped through the back door. You checked out the window and then got in bed with her. Then I made a U-turn.
Thanks, bro.
I gave you money plus my car to go on shopping sprees.
Tell me what good is your money if you're gonna lie to me.
Sometimes I lie just to get you out of the studio.
What?
And she would be down there stripping for me in the studio.
Oh no,
I know it's bogus shit,
but why'd you do this, Kelly? You said you loved me, but how could you hurt me?
You made a U-turn.
You thought I'd be gone.
I thought that you would.
Good night, Miss Diane.
For a while.
You made a U-turn. You made a U-turn.
Thank you, love yourself. Thank you, Miss Lady T.
Emotional.
Thank you, Ashley. Man, I feel that, bro. If you're looking for a social platform that's made for us, designed by us, created by us, then come on over to www.wegotup.com. Man, tell them, Q.
Yeah, what's up? This your homeboy Ice Cube. You know what it is, the West Coast Warlord, the Grand Wizard.
Don Mega is in the house. Now check this out. I'm inviting you to join the official
Hey,
Black
Lil.
People social network.
Yes,
we
it's
got
fire.
ups.com. That's we got ups.com. 100% black on, man. I see you here, boys.
New
I see
York's own.
You out there
What up,
doing
Lil?
it, man. And as we say in the Big 3 League, we got ups.
I'll be up there at the end of this month.
We got ups.com. Check it out, man. You know what I mean?
Thanks, Ann.
Obviously, you know, black people,
Thanks,
we
Ann.
definitely need to socialize, get together, figure out this system we all going through. So, you know, we got ups.com promises to be that place. Like I said, black owned. Gotta love it. And, you know, willing to make sure that you guys make a social connection. So we got ups.com, you know, from your homeboy Ice Cube. Got to throw up the dub, you know, for that. You know what I'm saying? And hey man, officially official Black People social network. You know, I get it right. Don't worry about nothing. Just join, man. Join the official Black People social network. We got ups.com. WEGOTUPS.com, man. That's easy, man. We got ups, baby. We got ups. Your homeboy Ice Cube, and I'm out. Throwing up the dub for We Got Ups, man. Check it out.
And when you come over, turn that blue gray when you look up official DanaJay. Now look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play something for y'all. So for all the people that left early, they going to miss this treat. This for y'all. The last concert R. Kelly did was an impromptu concert with my homies Chris Brown and Trey Songz. Now, I don't know if y'all heard this before. I don't know if some of y'all seen it. But I'm going to play this just for y'all. All right? Check this out. This for y'all.
Everything that's broken, I feel. See, I want you from behind. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Ten, baby, climb on top of me. Up and down the road and see. I
got you. Okay. I got you. Oh, hold on. My fault. Hold on. I ain't know I can do that. Oh, boy. Hold on. I'm about to play it again. Hold on. I'm trying to look for something else. Hold on. Here we go. Hey, Nikki M. I got you, Lil.
Everything that's broken, I feel. Someone spread your legs apart. Feel. See, I want you from behind. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
concert Rob did before he got booked. No, it's not. No, it's not. Uncle Kel supporters. Now, like I said, that was the last impromptu concert that he did. And no, this wasn't the Memory Lane tour. This wasn't the 12 Nights for Christmas. This was the Between the Sheets Chris Brown, Trey Songz tour. And Robert just so happened to be in Atlanta recording, and they told him to come out. And he came out along with Keith Sweat as their set. Trey Songz brought out Keith Sweat, Chris Brown brought out R. Kelly. Look, I'm gone. Y'all be blessed. Love every last one of y'all. See y'all tomorrow morning. I'm out.
Swimming in you. Hey, little mama. Said I wanna take her. Dipping your pool. Just go pollute out there. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah.